Isang malaking asam. And marami tayo pag-uusapan ngayon. Before we do ahead and start, magpapakilala na agad ako. Ako nga pala si Jose Bear, and I've been here since 2017. I've been trying to share you guys my wins and losses dito sa cryptocurrency since 2021 ng June. And right now, we are already in a very make it or break it situation for Bitcoin. Then also, meron tayong dadating na medyo unrelated, which is for stocks. So alam niyo naman, we are diversified. So we have 30% in stocks and ETFs right now. Then also we have the prediction for this one, and also in this one, anong tingin ko sa silver. Then also may mga news din tayong pag-uusapan, which is my position as well when I bought the Bitcoin. So let's start with the major news. So, malapit na to. This is on Wednesday, 28, 2026. So, I'm looking at the UTC-5. So, pwede nyo ilagay ito sa California. Bahala kayo. Okay? But, yeah, this is going to be super important because it will be about the interest rates. So, ang chismis dito is meron din tong impact as well doon sa pwedeng maging shutdown na naman this January 31. So, this is just a proof, guys, na itong mga nangyayaring dump sa crypto is non-crypto related, to be honest. But also, gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na we had a position when the market dumped. Okay? But since mahirap pa rin bumili ng Bitcoin dito sa US, it's very understandable na yung buys natin is medyo mataas mula dun sa bottom. So I was not able to let you guys know because I have to move fast as the market is fast dampening during that time. So I just have to like really do a technical analysis in various time frames in order for us to really see. So this is one of our prediction, but the thing is we ditched this idea na ito yung pwedeng potential na mangyari since naisip ko maaga siyang umangat, so inisip ko angat na siya ng todo. But I also thought or naisip ko na rin na pwedeng fake breakout, fake breakdown, tsaka to aangat. But it's not going to be really fast, no? Mangyayari is magkakaroon tayo ng sideways. So that is the reason why I bought that one because kumbaga on a chance, baka may chance lang na mag-bounce tayo sa 618 ng Fibonacci, okay? And somehow we get above the 89,200. So we need to kill this 89,200. This is the median line ng buong top resistance and below support natin. But also, it is in light to this recent dump from the December 2024 hanggang pumasok si Donald Trump. Kung maalala nyo, this is the tariff. Then also, we are now facing that trouble right now. So this is the question na, is this going to be a strong month or months nung nag-dump yung market? So I would say yes, it is. And also we are in a situation where we will be able to prove that. So right now, ano yung proof natin sa technical analysis is we are still intact in this range, no? But definitely here, we're not intact simula nung nabasag natin tong level ng 97K. So, hindi na ako para dito sabihin sa inyo na, I told you this, I told you that. Okay? We are here to make money. It doesn't matter if we're wrong or right. Okay? The question is, did you trade it? So, right now, we are buying it. So, we positioned ourselves a little bit higher kasi nga, ganun yung exchange rate dito sa US. It doesn't matter if limit or buy. They will just really push you to the desperate side, even though nag-set ka ng 86,500, 86,400. Well, although we went down a little bit to 86 sarado, no? Sa 86.10 or 86,100 at some trading exchanges. So we have Bitstamp right here. And isa pang gusto ko pag-usapan is yung sa silver natin. We are now facing a major resistance, no? So marami nagsasabi guys, hindi aangat pa to. So if we're just looking at the technical analysis, walang ibang aspect. So katulad nung last time doon sa poly market trade natin na sinabi natin, or yung bet natin na hindi tayo bababa sa 70. Yun nga yung nangyari. Why? It's because I'm just looking at this and it should not, okay, ito, hindi to babagsak until February. Yun yung nakikita ko. So, yun nga yung nangyayari ngayon. Kasi ang nangyari, bumutas tayo instead of going down. Okay? So, yung bet natin na nangyari yun is before the new year, no? So, kinabahan ako medyo, pero kinlose ko na siya nung pumasok tayo ng 80. Kasi technical analysis wise, inisip ko na, okay, we have a weakening dito pa lang. Pero since daily time frame, hindi ko siya talaga gamay since this are metals. Wala tayong metals, so I don't usually trade metals. Focus ako sa cryptocurrency and also with some of the ETF related to cryptocurrency. So, eto na yung sasabihin natin. There is a high probability na okay, baka mabutas to. Okay, but also, if just looking at the technical analysis, we are facing a heavy resistance already, which is these two lines. Okay, so whenever we enter here, we need to flush out at least back here to this line, okay, which is the 83, and also this lower line here for the volume aggregated, no, or aggregated volume. Then, if sabi natin mag-support to, malaki yung chances natin na pumasok tayo dito sa 133. But, okay, meron tayong news dito which is Fed is signaling yen intervention again, just like, okay, 1985, last time this crashed by dollar by nearby negative 50%. So, ito, isa to sa mga historical events na nangyari with the USD/JPY Forex. Okay, so right now, it's happening again. Ay, bagsak na yung sobra yung we are at a near zero, sinabi ko naman sa inyo. But also, okay, we have a news here kung saan ang ating kumbaga yung dollar is bumabagsak na rin. Okay, so alam niyo naman yung nangyayari, no, pag bumabagsak yung dollar. Ibig sabihin we're switching our, okay, chismis lang to guys ha, hindi pa to confirmed. We are switching our fiat to a risk asset already. So, not precious metals, okay, we are risking it to risk asset. So, stocks, etc., everything. Though, probably it is because of this one, which is an anticipation na it will be a good result. Okay, I'm not really sure how this will turn out, but I hope it will because it will be a major catalyst that we are in a safe levels already for Bitcoin. So this will be a domino effect to the point where there could be a last drop. So sinabi ko naman na nandito tayo, no? So there could be a last drop. So hindi pa naman tapos yung last drop na to kasi dito ko nakatingin sa MACD natin. So malaki yung chances natin dumausdos pa to. Pero okay, I will not bet on that one. Although yung ating RSI, no, na may divergence here is signaling us there could be a resurgence or probably another slight down sa MACD naman. Okay, so bumabagsak din yung volume aggregated volume natin, no, yung bars natin dito. So ibig sabihin, we are now entering the last sweep. So pwede pa tayong bumagsak hanggang ng 84 or at least 82, which is yung previous low natin na 80. Okay, so this might be our last chance to be able to buy at these levels. Okay, which yun din yung sinabi natin nung nandito naman tayo sa 70s na this might be our last chance to buy the 70 levels. So, I hope you were able to listen to that one instead of listening to fake news, no? So, may isang influencer na na-invite pa nga sa parang sa conference na Bitbulaga. Okay, nagkalat siya ng news about interest rates daw ng Japan is to 1 or 1 na daw, 1%. So, it's just weird na nai-invite sila sa mga ganon or naglo-launch sila ng mga conference sa ganon without, having this kind of like behavior like spreading fake news or clickbaits. So, hindi niya binura, hindi niya kinarek yung sarili niya. But anyways, that also gives me a signal na we are now entering a real um, sideways already. But I'm not buying any alts. So sinabi ko naman sa inyo na alts is going to be dangerous, and I've been giving you that signal already here dito pa lang sa mga videos natin sa live, no? So but yeah, right now, absolutely insanity in silver markets right now. So Shanghai Silver, may isa pa akong chismis sa inyo. Nabawasan daw yung totoong tons ng kumbaga yung dami ng silver nila sa warehouse. So chismis yun, pero this is the news. Shanghai silver prices are now up to a record of 124 ounce as spot silver's prices in the US hit 108. So this is because I think this is the control, yung kinokontrol nila yung yung silver or physical silver sa China. So that might be a kumbaga a critical reason why they have a premium. Okay? Kumbaga, so this means silver price in Shanghai are trading at a $16 premium to Western price. So sabihin natin, bili nyo sa Western, pwede nila ibenta sa China. So something like that. So but this is one of the biggest premiums of record. Okay, the physical silver shortage is growing. So I'm not sure what will happen from there. Maybe it's going to be like the diamond scandal. So yung parang hinohoard nila, tapos alam mo yun, tinatanggal nila sa books, kumbaga off the books nila. So ibig sabihin nagiging scarce tuloy siya kasi ang dami nagtatago ng silver, something like that, etc., etc. But anyways, those are one of my chismis there. But also we have a critical buy that will be happening for MicroStrategy by Michael Saylor. Lagi sila nagsasabi na bibili, and usually what happens is it drags down the price even more. So nung sinabi din nila na they will be buying somewhere soon, okay, a major orange circle again, etc., bigla tayong bumagsak din. So that could be one of the reasons why too, that added more pressure to the market. So we've been just trading shit tokens lately, no? So lately we were able to really make at least 1,200%, no? So 1,200% in just 2 days, 1 day and a half. Okay, so I'll try to find more of these and try to share you guys as much as possible, like fast. Okay, but hindi kayo naka-like, na-share, or nagsubscribe dito, then you will miss out this one. And also, if you want to join our community, we have it on our Discord link doon sa description down below. So click nyo lang, tapos meron tayong description down below. Makikita nyo yung mga links natin doon na gusto nyo puntahan. Meron din tayong mga sheets, tracker na makakatulong sa inyo para malaman nyo kung nasan na yung buys and sells nyo. But anyways, this is our recent buy. So 86,800. Sinet ko to 86,300. Pero na-trigger pa rin siya sa 86,800. So this could go low even more. Okay, but let's just hope that mabasag na natin 89,200. But this is a good sign as well overall. Okay, why is because umangat na tayo, nag-breakout tayo, nag-fake breakout, tas bumagsak. Okay, then tinry natin bumagsak, pero we are resetting already soon. Okay, but it's too early to say, but let's just be vigilant for now. Okay, and chismis lang ang lahat ng yon. Kailangan nyo pa rin aralin, planuhin, at kilusan. Nang sa gayon, ang lahat ng to ay ating makamtan. At syempre, stay awesome. Goodbye.